Yes, very good morning, dear students. Welcome back to online physics class, grade 10. Yes, sir. Yes, dear students. So far, we are discussing many concepts in this magnetic effects of electric current. So, I think in last concept, we are discussing about the magnetic effect due to straight conductor, right, and different important node points that I discussed already. Yes. And see, this is about magnetic field and magnetic field lines I discussed already, and how we can draw a magnetic field lines for a bar magnet, and I discussed about the properties of magnetic field lines also. So yes, dear students, today I am going to discuss a few concepts. Actually, already I told it is somewhat a little bit tough, and one more thing, it is a long chapter. So for that only, just I will discuss one or two concepts every day, right? Why? Because already we completed almost all lessons except this. So for that only, today just I am going to discuss a few small concepts in this magnetic effects of electric current. So I hope after completing the class, you will get clear about all these concepts. The first one is a strength of magnetic field, and the second one is a strong magnetic field. Third one is a weak magnetic field. Fourth one is a uniform magnetic field, and fifth one is a non-uniform magnetic field. Sixth one is a magnetic flux density. Seventh one is a right hand thumb rule. See, dear students, every day I'm telling about magnetic field, magnetic field, magnetic field. So, what do you mean a magnetic field? So, already I told it field will be exhibit, it field will be occur the space surrounded by the magnet, the space surrounded by the magnet, this field will be occur, right? So how it field will be occur, already I discussed. For example, if you take you keep magnet and here the straight carrying conductor, if you keep capacitance it will be deflected, and if you keep bar magnet near the bar magnet, if you keep compass needle, it shows deflection, then it field will be occur. So every day I'm telling magnetic field, magnetic field, magnetic field. So magnetic field is represented by the letter B, dear students, right? So magnetic field is represented by the B. It is actually vector quantity, right? So magnetic field is a vector quantity. Magnetic field is a vector. Dear students, from today onwards for this chapter, so just you can note down these whatever I am teaching, whatever I am giving points, note down these points in any rough notebook. So after completing the class, I will give notes for this, right? Of course, you can write in, you keep any rough notebook. In that you can write these points, and you don't write in fair notebook, right? So I will give notes for that, for this from here onwards. See, magnetic field is a vector quantity. Magnetic field is a vector quantity. Vector quantity. So vector means it have magnitude and direction. Magnetic field is a vector quantity, and it is denoted by, B bar. Why? Because vector means we should represent a bar, right? This bar represents the direction of vectors also, right? So here, so how we can magnetic field have is a magnitude is there, and how it defines, how we can discuss is the direction. Already I told how we can discuss the direction of magnetic field. How we can discuss direction of magnetic field, direction of magnetic field. So dear students, direction of magnetic field is discussed in two ways. One is for example, anywhere if you want direction of magnetic field, if you keep a compass needle, so it gives, for example, if you keep compass needle will be like this, then it will shows the direction of magnetic field. For example, if you see here, I already last class we discussed about so this is what magnetic field due to straight carrying conductor, right? So here itself you confused about the direction of magnetic field means, if you keep here a compass needle, it shows the direction of magnetic field, or else if you keep here a compass needle, it shows the direction of magnetic field, and if you keep a compass needle here, it shows the direction of magnetic field like this. So the compass needle mainly gives the direction of magnetic field. The compass needle gives the direction of magnetic field. And the second case is to know the direction of field. Second case is right hand thumb rule. Second case is what? Right hand thumb rule. So today I am going to discuss about right hand thumb rule. Right hand thumb rule. So that I will discuss right hand thumb rule in last one. So now before that I want to discuss about the strength of magnetic field. First one today I am going to discuss about strength of magnetic field. Strength of magnetic field. Strength of magnetic field. Yes, dear students. So before that I discussed about magnetic field is a vector quantity, how magnitude is there and direction is there. Direction we can calculate using compass needle and right hand thumb rule. Right or not? Yes. Yes, dear students. First I want to discuss about the strength of magnetic field in the out of these 7. See, for example, I am taking a magnetic field lines are parallel to each other. Just you can represent magnetic field lines. Magnetic field lines I am drawn like this, right? For example, here see, for any between two lines, the spacing between the two lines is same. The spacing between the two lines is same, right or not? Here spacing between the two lines. So this direction gives the direction of magnetic field, and the spacing between the lines is known as the strength of magnetic field. Understand my point? The spacing between the lines. Spacing between the lines means what? Spacing between the magnetic field lines. Spacing between the magnetic field lines. Spacing between the magnetic field lines is known as the strength of magnetic field. Is known as the strength of magnetic field. Strength of magnetic field. And see here, I told already about uniform and non-uniform magnetic field, and weak and strong magnetic field. See, first I want to discuss about strong magnetic field and weak magnetic field. See, the spacing between the lines, makes a distance more, then it is a weak magnetic field. If spacing between the lines are crowded, for example, see here it is spacing between the lines are like this. So these are crowded. So here we said it is a strong magnetic field. Strong magnetic field. SMF means, just you can remember, strong magnetic field. For example, if you see here magnetic field lines are crowded compared to it makes some distance, it's not crowded. See here we tell it is a weak magnetic field, WMF. Understand my point? So what do you mean strength of magnetic field? Strength of magnetic field is nothing but spacing between the magnetic field lines is represented the strength of magnetic field. If the field lines are crowded, so we said it is a strong magnetic field. If field lines are not crowded, right, then we said it is a weak magnetic field, dear students. Here now I am going to discuss about uniform and non-uniform magnetic field. Uniform and first I want to discuss about uniform magnetic field. Right? Yes. See, I'm taking magnetic field lines like this. See, all magnetic field lines are direction is along same direction. See, the magnetic field the field directions along all field lines directions along the same direction. It shows all field lines are along traveling like this only. So we said it is a uniform magnetic field. It is a magnitude is same and direction also same. So the magnetic field direction and magnitude is same. Direction and magnitude is nothing but the spacing between the lines. The spacing between the lines is same. Magnitude is same. We said it is uniform magnetic field. It is uniform magnetic field. Uniform magnetic field. So now I want to discuss about a non-uniform magnetic field. Non-uniform magnetic field. Non-uniform magnetic field. So how we can discuss non-uniform magnetic field? So for example, I am drawing a magnetic field lines or along a circular path. See, I'll draw a magnetic field lines along like this. Just I assumed a spacing between the lines are same. The spacing between any two magnetic field lines is same. So then it is a magnitude is same. Then how it is direction? For example, it is moving like this, like this, like this. For example, I want to calculate direction is here. So we can draw on here tangent. It gives the magnetic field. So then I want to calculate magnetic field here. Then if we can tangent, it gives the magnetic field. See here, you can remember. So here direction of magnetic field is not same. See here means we can draw like this. Here means we can draw like this. So of course magnitude of magnetic field is same, but direction of magnetic field is different. So for that only we can say that it is a non-uniform magnetic field. Non-uniform magnetic field. So magnitude of magnetic field is same, but direction of magnetic field is different. Then we say that non-uniform magnetic field, dear students. So this is about strength of magnetic field and weak magnetic field or strong magnetic field, and uniform magnetic field and non-uniform magnetic field, and how we can discuss the direction of magnetic field. So direction of magnetic field is represented by only two ways. One is compass needle and another one is right hand thumb rule, right? So how we can discuss using right hand thumb rule, and how we will use, that is a very very important. How we will use the direction of magnetic field along right hand thumb rule, that I will discuss in next lecture.